If you're anything like me, then you love nothing more than exploring new locations. Finding spots that capture your attention and trying to visualize what you could do with them. Now, in this episode, I want to talk to you about why locations are so important in photography and what to look out for when deciding whether a location will work for you and your vision. So let's get into it. Location. The location is more than just a backdrop. It's part of the story you're telling. A well-chosen location can transform a good photo into an unforgettable one, enhancing the visual appeal and emotional impact of your work. Whether you're a fashion photographer, a nature shooter, a portrait photographer, the location plays a crucial role in setting the scene and conveying your artistic vision. As photographers, we all have different styles and preferences when it comes to choosing locations for our shoots. Some of us gravitate towards urban environments, while others find inspiration in natural landscapes. However, regardless of our individual tastes, there are certain factors that contribute to a location's effectiveness and its ability to elevate our photographs. One of the first things to consider when evaluating a potential location is its relevance to the purpose or concept of your shoot. For example, if you're shooting a romantic photo shoot, a bustling city street might not be the ideal backdrop. Instead, you might opt for a quiet park or a picturesque garden that evokes a sense of tranquility and intimacy. On the other hand, if you're working on a fashion editorial that aims to convey a bold, edgy vibe, an abandoned warehouse or a graffiti-covered wall could provide the perfect urban setting. Essentially, think about the story you want to tell with your images and select a location that aligns with the visual narrative you have in mind. Lighting conditions are another critical aspect to consider. The quality and direction of light can significantly impact the mood and atmosphere of your photos. Soft, even lighting can help your subject stand out, while adding a touch of drama to your compositions. Observe how the light changes throughout the day by visiting the location at different times. If you plan to shoot during golden hour, experiment with the light and take test shots to see how it affects your settings. Midday sun can be harsh, but that can also add a certain mood to your imagery. If you're thinking of shooting portraits, direct sunlight can create strong shadows, which can actually add depth and dimension to your photos. It all depends on what kind of look you're going for. So pay attention to the quality and intensity of the light at various times of the day, and choose the best time for your shoot based on your desired effect. Accessibility and logistics are practical considerations that can make or break a photo shoot. Before committing to a location, assess its accessibility and evaluate any potential logistical challenges. Is the location easily reachable by you and your team? Is there sufficient parking available? And are there any permits or permissions required to shoot there? Consider the size of your crew and the amount of gear you will be bringing, and make sure the location can accommodate everyone and everything. You'll also want to think about safety. Will you and your subjects be safe at the location? Are there any potential hazards or security concerns? By considering these logistical factors, you can avoid unnecessary stress and ensure a smoother shooting experience. The background and composition of a location are crucial elements that can significantly impact your photos. A cluttered or distracting background can take away from your subject and ruin the overall composition. Look for locations with clean lines, natural frames, and a background that complements your subject matter. For example, if you're doing a portrait shoot, try to find a spot where the background is blurred and doesn't compete with your subject's face. Or if you're photographing products, look for a minimalist setting that lets the product be the center of attention. A simple and uncluttered background can help your images look more polished and professional. Weather and season play a significant role in shaping the visual appeal of a location. Different weather conditions and seasons bring unique elements to the environment, influencing the lighting, colors, and overall atmosphere. For instance, cloudy days provide diffused and soft light, which can be ideal for portrait photography, while sunny days offer high contrast and vibrant colors, perfect for landscape shots. Autumn brings warm and rich colors to natural landscapes, creating stunning backdrops for nature photography. Winter, on the other hand, can add a minimal and moody aesthetic to a location, transforming bare branches into intriguing shapes. Consider the visual impact of different weather conditions and seasons on your chosen location and how they can enhance or challenge your creative vision. Permits and permissions are legal requirements that must be considered when scouting locations. Depending on where you plan to shoot, you may need to obtain permission from the landowner or a local municipality. This is particularly important if you're shooting in public spaces, historical sites, or private properties. Research the necessary permits and permissions well in advance and ensure compliance to avoid any legal issues or disruptions during your shoot. It's always better to be prepared and have everything in order. Sound and distractions are essential factors to consider, especially if you're doing a video shoot or planning to record audio for your photos. Evaluate the level of noise and potential distractions at the location. Road traffic, construction, or nearby businesses can create unwanted background noise that can interfere with your recordings. For video shoots, it's crucial to find a location with minimum noise pollution to ensure high-quality audio. If you're doing voiceovers or interviews, try to choose a spot that minimizes ambient noise and allows for clear audio capture. By considering sound and distractions, you can create a more immersive and professional experience for your audience. Taking test shots is a valuable step in location scouting. Visit the location with your camera and take sample shots at various angles and settings. This allows you to assess the lighting, composition, and any potential challenges you might face during the actual shoot. Test shots also help you determine the best camera settings and equipment needed for the shoot. By experimenting with different settings, you can ensure that you're capturing the right exposure, focus, and depth of field. Taking test shots is an investment in your time, and it can prevent surprises during the actual shoot, so there you go. Those are my top tips for deciding whether a location will work for you and your vision. Now I would love to hear from you. Do you have any additional tips or tricks that you use when scouting locations? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tutorials. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best for your next shoot. Until next time,